Hi everybody, I just wanted to wish Paul McCartney a very, very happy 80th birthday for Saturday 18th of June, which is tomorrow as I sit and record this. Full of COVID, so I'm going to have to take regular drinks because my throat is absolutely killing me, but I didn't want to miss this opportunity. A few days ago, I asked people if you wanted to leave Paul a birthday message to send that through to me. Loads of you did, thank you very much, and they're going to be displayed on screen down here below. Now I know Paul's never going to see this, but it can be our own little tribute, can't it, to the man, the maestro. And I just wanted to sort of pick out a few sort of key things of what he's meant to me over the years and some of his achievements. So back in the 80s when I was a teenager, I was listening pretty much predominantly to top 40 music, chart music of the 80s, the typical fluff, lovely fluff, I love it, but you know, it was here today, gone tomorrow. And then I got to know some of Paul McCartney's music, and it was clear to me immediately that this was something that I could grasp and I could run with and I could stay with. And I certainly have ever since. You know, I'm not going to like every song that he puts out. I'm not going to like every album that he puts out. But I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it to see the journey of this man who, at 20 years old, became one of the most famous people in the country, and very soon after one of the most very famous people in the world. And he's been one of the most famous people ever since for nearly 60 years. It's incredible. And I love watching the life progress. As it hits 80 now, amazing. I think Paul is, when you view him against his contemporaries from the 60s, so the likes of Dylan, Paul Simon, The Who, those kind of people, Brian Wilson, I think it's clear that Paul's creativity has just outshone almost anybody else. A lot of those people are still great performers, they're still doing it live, but I don't think they've got that creative spark for new music that Paul still carries. Even just with McCartney 3 about 18 months ago, that was something where, you know, he was pushing things in directions still that we hadn't really seen properly before. Absolutely incredible that he's still doing that. And him and those other people who I just mentioned still out touring live, which is incredible. And Paul, along with those people, and the Rolling Stones, of course, as another massive example, maybe the biggest of the lot in terms of live performing, they've now spent decades just redefining what a live act can be, certainly in terms of longevity, because Paul was interviewed back in the Wings days by people saying, Paul, you're 30 now, you know, is it not time to give this up? Well, we're almost 50 years on from that and he's still doing it. It's absolutely incredible. Of course, he's just finished his Got Back tour yesterday in America, and we've got just over a week to go until he headlines Glastonbury here in the UK, the biggest festival that we have in the UK and probably one of the biggest in the world, I would imagine. He's still doing that, so it's absolutely amazing what he continues to do to this day. And such a down-to-earth person as well. You know, there's so many people who've not achieved a fraction of what he's achieved and don't have the talent that he's got, who wouldn't be seen dead on a bus or on a train or sending the kids to the local comprehensive school with all the other local kids. But Paul does that. He's remained so grounded over the years. If a billionaire can remain grounded, he's kind of proof that you just about can if you're fundamentally a good person, which is another thing that attracts me to his life's work, really. That, you know, they say it's important to be what do they say? It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And I think he covers both of those. I think he just does life the right way. Family's so important to him, and I'm sure that they'll all be with him on his 80th birthday. But with what he's done with the Beatles, and to be honest, especially with what he's done since, it's just something that's certainly going to stay with me for life, and I know it is with many of you as well. So here's to Paul McCartney. Before my throat gives out, Sir Paul McCartney, Companion of Honour, MBE, have the happiest of 80th birthdays. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.